Williams Pinball. Working on this $6 million man. We already did all the electronics and we did the playfield. Now we're doing the cabinet. It's the last step, bringing us back. Now, I want you to look at the sides here. Okay? And soon you're going to see a whole different experience. The record player.
I was listening to that.
How many times has he said that? You know, I don't like things repeated. I don't like jokes repeated.
And don't talk, because everything you say is a repeat.
Hear this? But look, our 17th roller games. 17th. That's right, he knows the song. Did you know it was a TV show for one season? The year this came out, 89, one season. 1990 is the copyright.
At least they got one season. How's yours?
I didn't get my season yet, but this one we did a little extra stuff when we didn't do with the others. We put clear caps up here and put color changers in. The original ones were red, blood red. We decided we were going to make nice. As a matter of fact, the customer came in and loved it. We have super bright LEDs here on the field here, lighting up this because people said, oh, it's too dark down here. It's never going to be too dark again, is it, Frank? Nope. Also, there's LEDs in the head that are lighting these up. Almost all the LEDs we use now are these super brights. They're either 3 or 4 LEDs. All new rubber, of course, we changed all that. Tony has touched up. Tony has worked in the field. That's right. Tony did the playfield, but Steven did the touch-up. There's a Cliffy protector here on the ramp where we go up here. Very nice. Came out nice. Of course, you new pads and all the targets, we get them from Steve Young. He sells those along with all these posts are brand new. Cliffy posts here are brand new. Everything new. As a matter of fact, a nice bright and clear display. See how we should get some sunglasses.
Jason is not going to be happy with you.
Uh-oh. Jason's not. What did I say to Jason?
Jason did that playfield.
It wasn't Tony? That was Tony. Where's Jason? He left.
Under the covers.
He's never going to know because...
He's
He will
babysitting.
when I tell him.
I'll
He watches
deny
the
it.
video.
Who's he going to believe, me or you?
Me?
Yeah,
I
right.
pay him.
Good luck with that.
Every week I pay him, young man. Why? You hear it? He's fussing. He's fussing, just like a little girl.
Ha.
Look. See? Battery. We're using the new cells here. Easy to change. Customer can buy that at the store. It's the same size cell that's in your clicker to open your car. Capacitors, a go-go. During my video. Reflowed solder and all these connectors. So everything is nice and tight the way it should be. Nice and tight, Frank. Even the relay board. You have to do these little relays. All that, this whole job in life is to flash all the lights in the head. And it gets that off of these 2 wires, which run off of one of the transistors. Very, very nice effect that Williams came up with. And this here is to protect the wiring from the lock. But I'm going to tell you something I don't think I shared in any other video. There's something very different. Roller Games went through 3 evolutions. Okay, I'm going to tell you what they are. Evolution number 1. Actually, let me put this away. This keeps trying to roll away from me. Evolution number 1. The first 100 in this back box, it was full of 89 flasher bulbs. Tons of holes, all drilled in there, all filled with lights, flashing lights, all programmed, and they all came down and they plugged into this connector right here. Insert flash lamp. See? That whole connector had a whole ass bunch of wires going in it. Notice there's only one. The one wire goes to the relay. Because the first 100 had them. To save money, Williams eliminated the flash lamps, but they had already made the boards. So the next batch of roller games have all empty holes. And the last batch, the one they made the most of, are holeless. Just have the regular bulbs in. So that's a neat option if somebody ever wants to put it back in. The programming's already there. You can drill out all these holes, put the flash lamps back in if you wanted to. It's something we have not explored yet. I believe we only had 1 or 2 out of those molded machines we sold. What did I say? 7? Is this the 17th one, Frank? Yeah. I think only 1 or 2 were one of the originals. The reason we get a lot of the prototype machines here, for instance, we had a prototype Doctor Who, and we had definitely had at least 2 prototype roller games, is because Eastern Music and Banner in our Center City, Philadelphia distributors would have to take 2 of everything they made, and they would get the first ones to test. So we had 2 Joust cocktail pinball machines, for instance, that went to Eastern. 2 of everything. And even if they didn't order anymore, they were obligated to have the distributorship to purchase 2 of everything they made, which explains why we had those 4-in-1 wall games from Williams. When they made those wall games that hang on the wall, it looked like little Pachinko machines. So we got 2 of them. Pretty neat. Roller games had to go through an evolution of cleaning. We had to spot clean these cabinets here on this side, Frank. Isn't it nice and shiny now? And look, it has the carryover letters right here. Really clever feature. You try to spell Williams, you get a free game, and that carries over, just like Silverball. What other games did that, Frank? Back to the Future, of course, I guess, Apple Deluxe. A lot of different companies used it.
Doesn't Black Knight 2000 do that?
Black Knight 2000 does it, yes. Actually, there it is, the King's Ransom. That's going to be tomorrow. That video is coming. Everything is coming. We're just so busy. We have to do one at a time. Anyway, roller games. Oh, wait a minute. You know what, Frank? I almost forgot. I actually officiated. I tried to officiate at a roller games game once, and this is what happened. Okay, girls, settle down, settle down. Oh! Come on, get up. Oh! Oh! Girls, that was it, just that one time. I lasted as long as the TV show. We're in the field. Now the idea is for you to collect all these. I always like that shot. Did you see that? Let me watch it again. It stays here. It gives you just enough time to collect your wits if you had any. I don't have any. Didn't have any, Frank. I wasn't able to hit it.
What you said.
There we go. Anyway, let's lock a ball. Isn't that a nice light show there, Frank? Now, what's unique about this game is it's got the balls locked up in that chamber there. But every so often, the ball will skate out, just like it was on the course, going around the loop. I don't know who came up with that idea, but that programmer was so clever to come up with that. Just as though it was on the course. You'll see him shoot up around there. Keep an eye over there, Frank, because it'll probably come shooting in there. It's all random. See, this game is not for people like me. You have to have some skill to play this baby. I love the way they pulse the music. And once again, it's nice here. Gives you a chance to wait. And then, of course, it will give you this message the first few times so you don't boob it all up, Frank. I guess that could be me, huh? No ball saved there, but you see, now I know what's going on, so I can do it. Did you see that? See the little ball shoot out? Frank, you were in the right spot at the right time. Wasn't that clever how that rolled around? Now, it won't let me shoot my last ball. So watch how she loops around. It's going to a match. Well, I guess we hold the ball over, Frank. What do you think of that? Not bad, huh? Playing our music. I always like this end music. It's really clever how they end the game with the song. Well, there it is. Beautiful game, ready to go. There's one more, of course, until we start getting these traded back in. This is actually going local, so we do have a good chance of getting it back. When we ship these out of state and out of the country, chances are near zero we'll get the game back. It doesn't cost us shipping back and forth. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. We can ship this pinball or video game anywhere in the United States for $300. On the West Coast, it's usually $50 more, $350. I can take it to any Canadian address for $475, and we can ship it to almost any seaport in the world by boat. It would go by ship for $600, and the price includes putting it on an overseas pallet, converting it over to that voltage, even having we try to have the right plug. It's difficult. The plugs are hard, but you just have to cut the cord off and put your plug on. That would be a worst case scenario. But it does include insurance. The only charge when it gets to the seaport would be the duty in your country, whatever the duty costs are. You can also arrange to have somebody deliver it from the seaport to your house, or you could just go there with a truck or van and pick it up. Pretty good, pretty good. Nobody wants to do overseas shipping. I don't know why, because we do it all the time. Shipped a ton of these things overseas. Anyway, keep watching because Genesis and the earlier game $6 Million Man is coming. Tomorrow we're going to have the King's Ransom. The King's Ransom. It's not the King's Ransom. Yeah, Black Knight. And then we have this little Cabaret Neo Geo. We're about to put the gold T-molding on it. It is just about done. That's going out on Monday. And Wallace, what are you working on? Oh, he's cross. You know why he's mad? I'll show you why. Right here. Wallace, right here. This is why you're mad. Not one, but two shuffle outs.
Both of them look bad.
Well, they look bad, but not for long, right?
For long, right.
Look, at this man's already cleaned off the crud. How many layers of crud were on it?
6 months. One too many.
Crud. Repaint, layers of crud. Frank, you actually did all the rollovers in this, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'm getting ready to do the next one.
And how long did it take you just to do the rollovers?
At least a good 3-4 hours.
Yeah, it's hours to do.
What did Kurt do on it?
Kurt.
He'll do
Well,
the final checkout on it and still won't work.
He's
before it
either
goes
shopping
out.
with mom, sleeping, or babysitting. I don't know. Kurt's been laying low this week. He figured it's the week
This
after.
week, last week, every week for the last
Wait a
3
minute,
years.
He's still gonna get employee of the month, right?
Hold it. He does get a month of vacation now. He's been here. You know, Kurt's been with me since '83. '83. So he gets a ton of vacation time.
What you guys do outside of here is not our concern.
That's disgusting. You know, I keep him around for the comedy, but there hasn't been any. So I keep Chris around here for the yes. So keep watching for more videos.